Hello everybody and welcome back to our Variag Horde campaign. We are assaulting the last remaining settlement of North Rhun. This is their capital, Rhun, and I just got an alert that I've got a bunch of reinforcements on the way. I hope that's not accurate. I deliberately unticked the boxes to not allow those to be under AI control. So it looks like they might just be hanging out waiting for me to lose men, that's where I want them to be. Okay, so what we've done, this is where we started the deployment, but as predicted, they've got this very well defended by slingers, a bunch of infantry, and assault through here just would not work. So we're going over here with our ram. We've got an infantry contingent over here with some Horde Variag warriors, some of our Horde archers of Khan, and we will see about capturing these towers. They may send someone over to intercept us. Here's their ruler, the Chieftain's Guard unit, riding around. And they've got some other cavalry, which is honestly good. You want to fight a lot of cav in a city battle, where they're not going to be very effective. They don't have a lot of high-tier infantry, but I am pretty worried about these slingers. So what I hope happens is they just stay here, and we can get up on the walls, capture these towers. We don't have enough archers to face them. These slingers are harder targets than you might expect. They've got small shields. They're not very powerful, but they're large enough numbers to cause damage, especially when there's multiple units like this, and my men are starving. So I think what we'll do
the battering ram is at the walls.
Is now that the battering ram has touched the walls, we'll start to move my cavalry over here. And maybe we can do the same with this infantry as well. And we'll speed this up a bit. Alright, so they're not coming over here. They're going up towards the city center. We're making some progress on that wall. Yeah, so my reinforcements also are not joining me on the field, which is great. I did not want them to be here because they would just, under AI control, just run around the towers and get themselves all shot up. So as soon as this wall comes down, we will hope to make a move. Now the mountain raiders, this is a cav unit. If they're going to go over and contest this, great. I've got my Horde nomadic watchmen, which actually do get a bonus fighting riders, so that's very nice. And I would definitely send them against these guys. But we could also send up our archers and Variag warriors. This is going to take some care, this assault, because as you can see, they've got these large blocks of infantry, and if they're allowed to bring all of their numbers to bear against us, that is not going to be good. So what I think I want to do is actually capture some of these towers, maybe send a unit over as far as this one, but maybe not, maybe just this, so as not to encourage the slingers to come over. But send my army around here. And this actually is the more straight shot up into the city center.
The enemy walls are down. Our warriors will take their reward in blood and treasure.
And I have to really be careful, too, with my archers. These are all of the ranged units that I have. Infantry ranged, anyway. There's these 4 units of archers of Khan. We do have a couple of step outriders, a couple of other cav archers, but they are very weak. They're very damaged. And in the case of the Step Outriders, of course, they've got very low attack and defense. And we do have our bodyguard, but again, given the status of our troops, the fact that we've been on the road for so long, and this horde has not done any sacking, they're not going to be fighting very well. So we get a couple of shots, which is enough to drive them at least away from there. Now, what I may do is not even bother with this tower, because if I get over here, get this one and that one and the next couple, then I could get what I need to in terms of walls and tower control to head straight up to the center. So with that in mind, I'm gonna, I think, head everybody over there. I'm not even gonna fight for the city streets around here.
Warriors have driven the enemy.
Alright, so we've got the tower that's now working for us. Alright, so those cav, let's see. We'll leave the archers here for now just to get some easy shots on them as they pass through. This is going to be a tough fight. I mean, if we can keep these guys out of it, then that's great. They've got some axemen on the walls too, some skirmishers, it looks like, a bunch of slingers, and more infantry. So if those guys all stay put, then we may have a good shot. Alright, we just got the gates, and we actually are just about to get that last tower. There it is. And I think that should leave us in a really good position. Alright, so everyone can go to the gates. So the AI is going to send these kind of token units to contest things like the gaps in the wall or the gate, which is good. If the cav wasn't right there, I would be interested in sending some archers up on the walls too. But they typically don't stick around to be shot, so it might not be worth it, really. And my nomadic watchmen are only winded. We are going to need them to fight. There is a decent amount of cav. We've got those bodyguards. All right, here's another unit of axemen coming in this direction. Maybe not. But we're actually able to hit them from here with this one unit. Great. Alright, I'm a little worried about sending these guys in. Okay, their axemen are taking some losses from the towers that we've captured. Let's get out, get out, get out. Looks like we got some friendly fire. At some point, though, we're going to have to go for it. I mean, on the one hand, this is nice to keep them pinned up there, but we need our archers inside the city to be doing stuff. Okay, speaking of doing stuff. Nice thing is they're running them around, getting them exhausted. Very tired. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna run the archers in to the city. The cav is small enough now that I'm not too worried about them. Let's get some step outriders here. Take them off skirmish. And we'll try to get some more kills. Yeah, we're gonna have to run because we are in range of this tower, which we never dealt with. Alright, go over here while we while they have their backs to us. Looks like this unit of cav is coming down, so now would be a great time for you guys to get off the wall. What's that? Another unit of axes? Alright, let's bring in other infantry. Let's halt the archers right there. Yeah, actually you guys can get off skirmish. Alright, and they're running back. Alright, utterly tired. This is very good. That's what we need. They're charging into my nomadic watchman, which is not good. We do outnumber them now with a single unit of our own axemen. And that was a pretty good charge. Winning easily, and I'll bring my own nomadic foot units. Okay, here come some other axemen. Let's get a unit of Variag warriors over there so they don't kill all of our archers. Yeah, we should be fine dealing with those guys. A lot of these units are very tired, which is very, very nice. Okay. They are losing heavily over there. shaken.
Reinforcements have arrived, eager for the taste of enemy blood.
I just got a reinforcements announcement, which is odd. Alright, send everybody in to deal with this. Let's, yeah, let's get you guys off skirmish. And you guys as well. Bring them all up here. Very good. So they're routing. Now we're going to take friendly fire from the towers. But this was good. My men are winded. And what we're looking at here is not too bad. It doesn't look like they have any big forces coming to reinforce immediately, so I'm feeling pretty good about pushing up to the center right now, even into the bodyguard. Right, but let's bring... I don't know how he ended up there. It's still on skirmish. Alright, well there goes that unit. Horde Horse Archers of Khand. Where's my other Step Out Riders? Okay, almost out of arrows already. Gotta watch out for my general, he's gonna get shot up. Alright, we'll be able to deal with this unit. And would love to catch the Chieftain's Guard outside of the town square. These guys are now tired, so we have to watch their stamina levels. Yeah, it looks like he's going over here, where some, but not all, of the garrison are coming down from the walls and running back up. So what we want to do is be more like facing this direction. We'll head up here. We'll get these guys facing the town center in case anything comes out of there. And we'll get these guys over here. I think for the moment I'll take my archers off fire at will. I don't necessarily want the town square coming out at us just yet. Mountain raiders are going to run into us and be routed very quickly. Alright, slingers. Slingers, it looks like they're just running back to the plaza to try to defend it. And in here we have a single unit of axes. Do they have any spearmen? I don't think so. They do have some mountain warbands, so some infantry, some cav. Not too bad. Right, now is the time to start getting our fear units up here because we want these guys to be routing through us. We've already used up half of the timer. Let's get our other archers kind of up here. Alright, we're not going to hold forever against Axemen of Rhun, so we need to start getting our other guys into the melee. Losing heavily, utterly tired. Yeah, but all of their units are much worse in terms of stamina, fatigue. And they're not holding back and shooting with their slingers. They're throwing them into the fight, which is very good for me. Alright, let's aim at that Chieftain's Guard unit with our foot archers now that they're in place, or at least some of them are. If we can kill him, obviously that'll hurt the morale of his men, and we won't have to fight them so much. We have a unit routing. That's our nomadic watchman. Might be time to send in the general and some reinforcements. Do have to be careful of the general, though. Okay, that's the enemy general. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful route. Okay, you guys, stop what you're doing. Gotta get those slingers. Oh, fantastic. Oh, this is so satisfying. There goes that army. There's just a unit of slingers coming, and I don't see any other reinforcements. We do have some guys maybe coming down from the walls. I think we got this. I was worried there for a moment, but I think we have it now. Alright, so with that, let's target those cavalry. And actually, everybody's coming out of the town square. We still have to deal with those two units, but if if we can capture the town square, maybe they won't follow us. That would be nice. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to pull back. Okay, let's get the cav archers up here to help with some of this. Alright, we're going to chase them down, and we're going to capture the town center and see if we can keep the other units out just for the time limit. That was the ruler, Ulwarth of the Northern Highlands. Just a few of them in here, so shouldn't be too much work. And the question is, can we hold it for the 2 or 3 minutes? And what's coming? So a unit of skirmishers and a unit of slingers. Okay, we'll just be able to run them down. No problem. Just want to stay away from those towers. We're getting some kills with our horse archers there. They're steady, but I'm thinking a good old charge, not even necessarily a good charge, should be enough to put them into a rout. They're already shaken. Wavering and broken. These guys are already shaken. Let's just get our cav into them, and I think that'll be the end. Alright, we're definitely going to end the battle here, and we lost over a couple of hundred. But still, we won, and I was really not sure about that one. On paper, they would have easily been able to beat us, sort of man for man. All right, and with that, you can already see that North Rhun has a horde army. Let's just use our brief advantage in terms of line of sight. I don't see any other armies, but yeah, we'll go ahead and sack. And that's not ideal. We're right next to them. Alright, so this is the new ruler. I have no idea where their armies are. Let's see, do I have... Okay, there's a couple of stacks. Here they are, right around here. And as usual, it seems like they've got 4 or more full stacks with a couple of half stacks. They've got this. So, we want to get all of our guys kind of together, I think. Although we can't really move very far, because we've got this city right here. So we need to get out of the zone of control of this settlement. In terms of that, we're up to over 63,000. We've got North Rhun on the move. Of course, we sacked Garth also this turn. What was the general who did this? Was this our leader? No, it wasn't. Thand the Hunter, maybe? I should have paid more attention. It wasn't our ruler. It was this guy, Wardor of the Tribe of the Golden Banner. He's our new heir. And Titan belts. So he is, I think they were starving before this. So he got a bit of supplies out of that plunder. So I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to keep all these guys close together. I know that that just kind of increases the risk of this horde attacking one of ours. But let's bring up some reinforcements as we can and get out of here and figure out what our next move is. I had originally thought, once Fornhud fell, that we could move over to here and settle and just take a breath. But I no longer think that's a viable option. I think that now we're between 2 enemy hordes, and we have to keep moving to find some place to settle, so that we can sort of lick our wounds, potentially resupply, and continue on the journey. So thank you very much, folks. That was a long one. But now we have our 2 major goals or two of our major goals ticked off. We've got Chaos number 1 in the Chiefdom of Rhun, hoarded up and headed probably for Belligant, for Dorwinion. And Chaos number 2, the North Rhun horde that, if I had to guess, might head over towards Dale. We'll see what happens in the coming episodes. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody, and have a great day. Bye-bye.